Hi, it's Tony at Victor Litz Music. Going to do a video on 3 guitars for you today. I bring you 3 guitars from our vast inventory each day, show you some idea of what Victor Litz Music Center is all about and what we do in guitars. We also do a lot more than just guitars. We've got guitars and amps and drums and keyboards and pro sound and band instruments and repairs and lessons and all the things, buy, sell, trade, and such. But if you like the way I do the videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on all the social media stuff, and we look forward to helping you. But I'll jump right in. The way I had been doing it was trying to cover the entire store, which from this point over that way is a long wall full of guitars, and I've done all those, but they get mixed as they sell and replenish. From this point down, I'm still trying to work my way down that way, but just the other day we got in 15 pieces of Guild and Cordoba, and then a John Lennon guitar. But I'm going to continue on this batch right here. This is kind of the new arrivals featured area when we get a large batch of something. And the first guitar we're going to get into is a Guild guitar. And if I can get it without knocking anything over. We've marked these as used. They were salesman samples. But there is a Guild D50, 70th anniversary. I believe this is a USA model. This is 70th anniversary D50. Satin, kind of a polished satin finish. So it's not a high gloss by any means, but there it is, very traditional Guild pickguard. Wow, listen to that thing, it really rings. I hear this rattle a little bit, but rosewood back and side, solid spruce top, rosewood fingerboard, mahogany neck, a Guild tuner, and I think that they're a Waverly copy. I'm looking for any name on it. Doesn't say Guild on it either, but there it is. And traditionally, it's got a hole in it because it'll come with a large bridge saddle. Have no idea if this is even in tune. Very tubby. So there's the first Guild guitar to show you today. Show it up close as I normally do. You can get a good look at the top. I don't know if the camera is going to be able to pick up kind of the satin polished thing. It's not a real high gloss finish. And, you know, some people will call it open pore. Some people will indicate that they think it's going to sound better without all that. Beautiful piece of rosewood on the back and sides. Okay. Mahogany neck. Very traditional Guild headstock. Guild there. All right, that's the first one. Should you have any interest in any of these guitars that we show you, you're welcome to call us 7 days a week, Victor Litz Music Center. If you make a comment, we appreciate that. But if we can't get right back to you through the comments, we are Victor Litz Music Center in Gaithersburg, Maryland, open 7 days a week, and we will answer your phone calls. You can call us anytime. Somebody had made a comment, and we appreciate every one of the comments, no problem. Hey, I wanted to buy one of those guitars, and you guys didn't respond. And he did it on the second day's video after the first day that he left a comment. We appreciate that. We hope he sees this and hope he knows you can call Victor Litz Music Center anytime. We're here for you. But back to this, your used Cordoba Stage Thin Line Classic Natural. This was a brand new guitar, salesman sample. I really don't think it's ever been played, but Chet Atkins is one that did a classical like this, a Gibson Chet Atkins, and then also what was the Godin, which is kind of Seagull. They did these way back in the day. So these folks at Cordoba, once again, not tuned. Fun guitar. It's got this Cordoba little trademark, if you will, part of their logo stuff, carved in some fashion where it's a top and then the back does not, the back and sides are one piece. It's not a top glued to sides, glued to back. Okay, so you can see the way that it's carved. It is active electronics. It's got a battery there. It's a classical. Maybe it's got a blend pickup. I really don't know a lot about them. We've sold a few of these. Because it's got one volume, is it another volume or a blend between two different styles of pickups? Who knows? You could look that up if you should have an interest in it. But look how thin it is. There you go. That's what the top is. Extended fingerboard, so I can hit all the way up there. Gorgeous finish. Real nice tuning gear. They've always used a real good tuning gear on them. Comes with a bag. And should you have any interest in these, contact Victor Litz Music Center by phone or even email us. It's going to be a faster response than us replying to the YouTube videos, but we're going to try. Now we know we need to be replying to people's comments, and we certainly appreciate every comment. It helps us. We love you. We thank you. Don't hesitate to comment and go from there. But here, Guild M260E, acoustic electric guitar, edge burst. They call that sunburst an edge burst. Okay. It's definitely, again, it's a rosewood back and side, spruce top, electronics here, easy access battery cover. Okay. Small body little thing. Dead set of strings, I might add. I'll mention too, when I'm playing and demoing these guitars, wearing this microphone, someday we'll upgrade and get a better recording devices here for live, but it sounds like it's flanging or phasing the sound. Maybe someone can comment and tell us what the heck I'm doing. Should I or should I not try to change anything? But back to the guitar, rosewood back and side, and this is an archback. Pretty darn cool guitar. Okay, small body, rosewood back and side, binding top and bottom. Okay, these gears do say Guild, but it's a Waverly style tuning gear. Volume and tone right on the inside. Another piece of trivia, this archback guitar, a good reason to do that is that you don't have to have bracing on the back of the guitar. It stiffens the board and makes it not need bracing. What good is that or what bad is that? Bracing can tend to mute the tone. So if you use a top and you make it arched, you don't have to have bracing in it in order to hold it together. Look inside of a guitar that's got a flat back and you go, hey, that's all the bracing. Wait a minute, why doesn't this have any bracing? Not needed. On the top, it's got that little bit of an arch to it. See? All right. As I say, there you have it. We are Victor Litz Music Center in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Someone else commented, now that we're reading some of the comments, and they're fun to read and find out where people are from. They ask, hey, why don't you show us around your store more than just the showroom and like our lessons facility? So here we go. We're going to go and show you some of that going this way. This is through part of the back of the store. I'll poke in. You can see some of the departments. There's the bass guitar department, a huge wall full of bass guitar amplifiers, some vintage amps, racks and racks and racks of guitars all over the place. They're all for sale. One day we'll get to all of this stuff. Mandolins, ukuleles, cases. Show you the idea of guitar cases behind the, and this is the sales floor. This isn't the warehouse. If you want to stay tuned, I'll go ahead and drag your camera through the warehouse because we've got plenty more where they came from. There's the acoustic room. Okay. I'm literally going to spin all the way around. And in here we have Martin, Fender, happens to be a Fender Acoustasonic, but Larrivee, Taylor, Gibson, Cordoba on that classical guitar. Guild, Angel Lopez, Ibanez, Washburn. Side note to everything, where is our last Did It Sell? We just got notice yesterday that Martin is officially discontinuing the backpacker, and I don't see it. It was here yesterday. Someone else might have got word and said they're buying that last backpacker because the word is out. So we do a few other acoustic brands back in there, the Yamaha and the Lag, Ibanez Acoustics a bunch, but here is our lessons department. When you come in, you get to sign up with them. Okay, going through. And this is the old school of music. This is the first hallway. There's 3 hallways full of lessons. We'll give you some idea. Some couches and snack machine for the kids that come straight from after school. That's what a teaching studio looks like. All right. So you get the idea. All right. Coming through. See if there's another room that's the door is open. Sure. Here's a piano teaching studio with a digital piano in it. Okay. A couple of different chairs and a sheet music stand. Must be a horn teacher that's in here that teaches with us. There's a couple of saxophones or something on the wall up there. Coming back through and all the way around the corner down through here. All right. Here's a normal teaching studio. This guy's a AC/DC fan. And he'll actually teach guitar, bass, and drums in this room. So this is more of what it would be like to take a lesson. Okay. And more teaching studios, as you can see, all the way down through. And that's it for the lessons. Here's another teaching studio. Just, you've seen one, you've seen them all. But here's one that some of the students have drawn some artwork and we've put them up on the wall. But it's not all about kids. There's a really pretty cool right there. I like that modern art. That's great. So it's not all about little kids because we have plenty of adults. During the day, we have adults, many retired folks. I'm going to walk you through the warehouse, which is a sight to be seen. This warehouse is so full of band instruments right now, ready for rental season. There's probably 2,000 to 3,000 instruments ready. So that is shipping and receiving. And this is what it looks like. The lights aren't on in the back of the warehouse, but band instruments, band instruments, band instruments. Flutes, trumpets, trombones, clarinets, saxophones, violins, violas. This is what you see. Everything to my left as I walk through here. I'm going to turn the light on down there. Let me leave this here. But everything to the left wall is ready to rent. Let's get all the way down here. There we go. So all this stuff on this side, by October 15th, will all be out on rent. All these instruments will be gone. So I'm going to move a ladder and make some noise behind me, give us some ideas. But that's those. Those are all rental instruments. There's a whole bunch up top. There's more guitars up top and more guitars over here. But then this side are all brand new band instruments. We're a Yamaha dealer, so there's more Yamaha in there, but there's other brands. And then we look over here, and here's more guitars, and more guitars, and more guitars, and more guitars, and cases. You can see we're a bunch of guys that are kind of sloppy, but there's a whole bunch of more guitars up top here. It's Martin, and Fender, Gretsch, Epiphone, and Jet. Bunch more Martin guitars there. So you name it, we do it. We squeeze it into this 10,000 square foot store. It's old, it works. Here's a workbench. So when you need work done, some of it's done here, some of it's done elsewhere. But most of these instruments are processed right here. Here's a bunch more instruments here. And then as one person wanted to see our lessons facility, that was back there. This is our Academy of Rock room. This is a group lessons room. So you can rent this for rehearsal space. We do an adult Academy of Rock room where we have adults get together and jam with a teacher. They pay, but we provide all the space and all the equipment, and they come in and they work with the teacher, and then they get to go do some gigs at a bar or a pub or anything. See what's on the wall. That's what their latest work was. But you can rent this room. It's $25, $35 an hour, whatever it is. Nice big space. We will provide the PA system and then drum set, keyboard, guitar, and bass amps. People want to bring their own guitars and basses. But then we come out into our Pro Sound room, which is doubling right now during rental season. So in Pro Sound, you can see all that. Those are all new. This is new. Cabinet's full, if I can get angles on it, over there, whether it's studio monitors, wireless and microphones, and so on. But right now it is doubling rental season. These are ready to rent instruments in addition to what's in the warehouse. And we'll rent every one of those practically, getting ready for the season. So that's it here at Victor Litz Music Center. There's a few guitars right there that we stage. We'll put them here till we get them set up, or they're on hold for customers. Once we get them set up and put into the computer, they go out on display. And we're back here at the other end of the sales floor. And there is the band instrument displays, keyboard displays, all the accessories you can imagine, all those goodies up there, whether it's effects processors, headphones, recording devices, wireless, small things. Okay. There's my desk over there with who can identify. I won't say it. See if anybody can identify, and if anybody replies, then I will go ahead and explain who those two people are. You can probably recognize the one guy. Who's the other person? So reply and see if you know. So there's those. And we've had Kerry King out here, and Dimebag has been here, and some of these other ones from over the time. Okay, Herb Ellis, Dennis Chambers, whoever else has been here. So a bunch of other signed autograph stuff from different people. But there it is. That's Victor Litz Music Center all the way around the corners. People wanted to see what the lessons look like. That's what it looks like. There's the keyboard department. And back where I started from, right here. Okay. Let's see. Is that right? There we are. Thank you for going all the way around the store with us. We are Victor Litz Music Center in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Should you have any needs whatsoever, please call us. We're here 7 days a week. We answer the phones. It's all family. Christmas, Labor Day, Memorial Day, Easter, we're probably closed those days. Otherwise, we're open 7 days a week. Happy to answer any phone calls, answer any questions. If you see any merchandise you're interested in, you can check our website. Chances are it may or may not be on the website. We put all the latest arrivals and the decent, worth listing stuff on Reverb. That's where it gets most of the eyes. We are a retail showroom and music store that you can walk into 7 days a week. Should you visit the Washington metropolitan area, there's a couple of cool music stores to go visit. Please come visit them. Come visit us. Check it out. It's worth, going through and seeing what's next and what you can find. It's a lot of fun. I love going anywhere I go. I will seek out the next music store and check it out just to see what's new, what's old. Then once in a while, there's an item that I'm impelled to buy or whatever it is. I've just got compelled to buy, I should say. So that's it. Victor Litz Music Center, Gaithersburg, Maryland. We appreciate you checking it out. Anything we can do for you, give us a call, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a great day. Thanks.